Hello everyone. This video clip is designed to explain the homework 6B for the class CS300 in NMC. And as I said, when you read the problem statement, you need to watch on the main entities represented by the mostly nouns and main process or actions or performance represented by the verbs. So the problem statement says we are building clinic patient management system, and just read through, and then the system has the facility to give a unique ID for every patient. So you better like highlight the word patient and stores the detail of every patient automatically. And then it has a search facility, and also we need to maintain the clinic room where its size and the facility inside of the room and location, room number, and such, which characterize the clinic room. So we need to create an entity, basically tables for patient, clinic room, and also the user can search availability of the doctor, who provides the service to the patient. So we need to maintain the doctor facility or entity as a table containing the name and SSN and some other stuff with the specialty. And then when we read through, we need to maintain the diagnosis details and also lab exams and pharmacy records and patient's billing information. So please read through the problem statement line by line and underline the major entities, which could be a candidate for the table, and major functions by focusing on the major verbs in the problem statement. And our project deliverables will be the main table entities, and also you need to create the ERD diagram using Microsoft Access. So let's take a look at the Microsoft Access. And to save the time of the recording the video clip, and I just created a patient entity here. Automatically Microsoft Access provides the auto-num data type and for the primary key by having the key icon, and you can include the properties or attributes such as SSN, last name, first name, address. So as an example, the last name short text, which is good, and you may change to typically about 40 characters. And first name, same thing. The default is 255 characters, change to 40 characters. And address, same, like a long text into short text, that will be about 40, and etc. You need to include the city, state, zip code, and phone number, email address, and in here better be distinguished with the number and short text. And if you have in time data type likely date, then you can choose date and time. Once it's a currency, and choose the currency and such. The key point is any ID, the primary key, will be assigned auto number in Microsoft Access, and make sure the ID has the primary key icon. And the other one, let's see, we create another entity that is go to table, go to create table, and then right click it on table 1, click design view and physician. As you see, the ID is assigned automatically by the system. The data type should be AutoNum, and then you can put the L name with a short text, 40 characters, and first name, same, short name with the 40 characters, and such and such. So you can put as like a patient basic properties or attributes characterizing physicians, specialty, and date of birth, and all the identification type of attributes. And the relationships between those two will be patient sees physician, so physician has multiple patients, but a patient belongs to a specific physician. A patient may have multiple physicians, but in this case, we assume one patient, each patient belongs to a specific physician. So we need to draw the diagram. In this case, let's go to database tools and relationships, and we just created patient table and physician table. So adding physician, add, close it, and then we link those two. So in this case, patient has physician ID, and then why don't you close and save it, and physician, close and save it. So it does reflect each table. Each table has physician, all the attributes, and then physician has all the attributes that you need to create it. But the most important thing is to link them together. This one is called foreign key, which is a plain attribute, one of the plain attributes, but that is a primary key in another table, in this case physician. So we link them together, just dragging physician ID to the area of the ID in physician table, drop it, and then just make sure those two tables are linked by having likely those two unique ID, identical ID, and then enforce it and create it. So you may need to create like a billing information, and also the lab clinic room, lab examination, and such, as I described in this problem statement. And then link them how they related to each other. The key point is you need to make a scratch paper and then draw the major draft. Likely each patient has multiple diagnostic details, and also the billing information will be multiple, which means each patient has multiple likely billing information. So one-to-many relationship, and in this case one-to-many as well. So you need to draw all the diagrams using create a table, and then add those tables into relationships underneath database tools, and then link them together. The key point is a certain table should have a foreign key linked to the ID, which is a primary key of a certain table. So think about the relationships based upon the business, and then make a draft using Microsoft Access and draw the diagram as well. Thank you very much.